So students have this preconceived notion about what geriatric nursing is, and they often assume that it's going to be the most incredibly boring class that they've ever taken. And I explained to them that I was one of those students, that I sat on the front steps of our School of Nursing and said, I don't care where I work, but I am never going to work with older adults, and I am never going to work in the nursing home. Pretty much when I got into that first nursing home as a brand new graduate, I looked around and I really saw that I had the ability to make a change. That I could make a difference in individual lives of older adults on a day-to-day basis just by being there and caring about what was going on. And I felt like that if I had that ability, if I didn't like what I saw in long-term care, but yet I chose to leave that career trajectory, that I really wouldn't be able to make that difference. So if you look at long-term care and you don't like what you see, yet you don't make the commitment to stay and make a difference and to change it, then it doesn't ever get any better. That you can make a difference locally in the nursing home that you're at. When I was a nurse practitioner, I felt that I could make a difference in the community that I was in because I was going into several different facilities in our area. And the reason I pursued the PhD is because I wanted to make a difference at a national, at an international level to improve the quality of care that we're delivering in the nursing home setting for our older adults. Geriatric nursing is a specialty in and of itself, and that there are ways to make yourself an expert in geriatric nursing regardless of what setting you're in. So if you're in the emergency room or in the ICU, you are going to be, by default, a geriatric nurse, and so you owe it to your clients and to your patients to have those core competencies, and we really talk about that a lot in the classroom, that no matter where you go, you will be a geriatric nurse.
Mrs. Laggy does these podcasts where you have to download I downloaded mine off of iTunes, but it's kind of like another lecture, and it goes into more details about certain aspects of the older population. One that I can think of in particular was the difference in dementia and Alzheimer's.
The reason that I started off with podcasts is because it gave me the opportunity to create a very short lecture. I mean, it was about keeping their attention. So if I was able to get the geriatric content kind of condensed down into short sound bites, then I felt like that would improve their learning over time, and also allow them to revisit that content and listen to the podcast repeatedly. And the students really responded. They would come in and they would tell me that they were listening to geriatric nursing content while they were riding in their cars and while they were making dinner for their families, even walking the loop at the beach here at Wilmington. I use that technology to capture the students' attention. I do anything I can to show them that geriatric nursing is the best possible career choice. If I can influence any of them to go into geriatric nursing, then I feel like I've done a good job. The most rewarding thing is when they come up to me and they say, you know, I never wanted to work with old people, but now that I've taken your class, I'm thinking about it.